Alright, now that we've covered the divisions, let's do some divisional breakdown. First off, I want to pinpoint what's going on in the north here. Got a little bit of a group of death going on, I think.
You know what, Chad? I gotta give it to you, man. That North Division is stacked. First off, I gotta look at your fucking out, because they're fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying, dog?
You're fucking right.
Well, not only that, we got Mr. and Mrs. Smith featuring Jason and Jamie, two of the big powerhouses. Last year, they were the sleepers, and they came into the divisional championship.
They did, and they went even further and got into the final championship. On top of that, in team
Chimera?
either or,
I don't know what the
you
hell
have Keith Jackson, solid player, and Megan Sampson, the only females champion there is out there
in the past 5 years.
since the tournament began.
Yeah,
so
5 years.
out there.
Unbelievable.
All right, and then you even got further in Bad News Beers.
And then we got two newcomers from the hood featuring Poovy and Johnny, and also the Jamaican bobsled team, Nick and Emily, which could be sleepers when it comes down to divisional playoffs.
But basically, 4 of these 6 teams have playoff experience. 3 of them have championship experience.
And
that's...
And I gotta hand it to those other teams. You know what? They're gonna be in a battle of a lifetime, but let's put it out there and say they do have a chance to take that spot for the playoffs.
We didn't even get into Reunited, and it feels so good. I played this team in the past before, Olzak and T-Mac. I mean, I'm not even going to say they're a sleeper because people are aware of them. It's a very good team, and they're going to be dangerous. Very good. It feels so good to see them again.
Yeah, and this North Division overall is just going to be an amazing, amazing little tournament right here in its own. So hopefully we're going to see some powerhouses come out of this and maybe some sleepers join them and exceed into the playoffs. So North Division is looking very solid out there.
Looks
Put it out there.
Beautiful and deadly. Okay, right now we're going to look at some of the finer points of this tournament. Now, something that is going to be enforced is the elbow rule.
Jason Smith.
Now, some people like to lean across the table when they shoot their shot. Now, that is clearly not allowed. Typically, you want to step back and take your shots so that your elbow doesn't cross this part of the table. This would be the elbow rule.
Oh, no way! Party time! Boom! Cross style!
That's how you make a shot.
Love
and
it.
That is elbow rule. Alright, now let's take a look at the East.
That East Division is looking very solid as well. Not as strong as that North Division.
There's not too many that will.
Yeah. But you know what? I think a couple of these teams could see themselves down in the playoffs early on. But let's break it down. The first team we got over here is DJ Tagline. Go DJ. That's my longest fucking name ever. Jesus. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, they're not going to go too far. Yeah, they're going to be going downtown. Equals the fuck out. So, yeah, sorry, David Taylor and Jen, but you guys are going to be seeing an early exit early on. Thank you very much. You heard it here first.
It's going to be more difficult to pronounce your entire name.
Yeah, and you might as well cook that on a skillet, David, because you guys are going to be out quick. Thank you very much. Yeah, chop that up.
Pancake.
Chop that up.
Or chopping. Or chopping.
Love you, dude. Nah, I'm serious.
Either
Yeah,
way.
you guys aren't going
Either way. I think the team to beat right here is this WVU team, the new class.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really lame name,
Oh,
but
absolutely.
I think it makes you overlook how tough this team is.
That word new right there, everyone's going to be like, oh, they're brand new. You know what? We've never seen them before, but you know what? They're new, and they're fucking awesome, I think. And they're going to move on to that playoffs.
I think they're just going to see the name entirely, and they're going to be like, this is stupid.
Yeah, just like that score, that West Virginia, terrible score, but you know what? I guess they know how to party, kind of. I don't know.
To each his own. Alright. Grammy and Gramps, what do you think of them?
Well, you know what? They're an upcoming power couple, so I gotta say, Ryan King and Sarah Shores, they could be a sleeper. I don't know what they've been doing the past couple of weeks, but possibly they could be playing a lot. They could. I don't know what they could be doing the past couple of weeks, but hopefully it's playing some Pong and doing a little bit of practicing because that division overall is very tough. So we'll see what happens, and good luck to the two of them.
I think the two sleepers could come out of the East in this area right here. Make Me a Sandwich and Persepolis. Don't know what that is, but I know we have two good young players in Persepolis.
Yeah, Persepolis. Let me just touch base real quick, Chet. Persepolis, they have Cyrus Adipor and MD. And if we take back about 3-4 years ago, they did get skunked in that very first tournament where they were really cocky. But you know what? I think they've learned their lesson, and I think they've been a little bit of practicing. I know my boy Cyrus has been doing a lot of beer pong table making. I don't know, what the fuck is that? Why don't you just sell the tables and make a couple $100? But yeah, Persepolis, I think they could be up and coming. I think they could take that number 1, 2, or 3 spot in the playoffs.
Yeah. That first tournament they were in, kind of like a coming-of-age story.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Absolutely. And when we go down here to the Will Clusterfuck, a.k.a. Will's bro and Will's bro's girlfriend and Will's cousin. I mean, it's like
Basically
the entire
Will's
family.
Yeah,
Will's entire family is going to be there, and it's going to be disappointing because I don't see them advancing on into the playoffs. I see a couple of these teams right here moving on.
I will say, if they're half as cool as Will is, they might do all right.
I gotta agree. You know what? Will is a great guy, and I've met him a couple times. I met him once, and then I've talked to him a couple times. I'm retarded. But yeah, you know what? Yeah, they're not going to go anywhere, to be honest.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, could go either way.
Moving on.
That's it for the East Division.